All I got is boobs. All I got. Ooh, if you do like this,
Yeah,
you
because it
get
did that
hearts.
the last time we
You get
were
hearts.
podcasting. There we
Sometimes. Oh, there it goes.
go. Okay, so I'm hot, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna move over.
Like fire.
It could be because I was sipping
this.
some damn beer. Yeah, that may have
Maybe the reason why.
might have added to my hotness.
But you already hot, baby. You know
Like
that.
fire.
Oh, look at the tremble.
Like fire.
Well, can I?
Can I?
Oh, you can, and you did.
Mm.
Okay.
You did. You did.
Baby,
All right.
is that how it goes?
Can I? Is everybody
Can I do
here?
this?
Yes, Michael. We are getting our
Can
tech
you?
together.
Can you figure that out?
No, mine is not high enough.
I
What
feel
about-
like it was. Do it again.
We fixed it the last. Oh,
I got on
how
my
did we
house
do it
bra.
the last time? I have on no. Never mind.
Look, it's not even my outside bra. It's my house bra. See, that's good. I like it.
I like it. It looks good.
If you need to lean into me, baby, lean in. See?
Ooh, Cap
here
said
we
I
go.
could touch it.
Y'all know how I feel. See, now I'm Oh my God, stop. It's nastiness.
I'm just trying to get in the camera.
Oh my God.
Get a camera.
Thank God.
Let me in the
I
camera.
brought the beer.
Thank God you brought the beer. Look, y'all, all the stuff.
All
On the
right.
table, and it's all mine.
You talking about me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. You want some now? Hi, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Pandagasms in the house. We are here. We are here. We are here. What is it called when you're late?
Toddy to the potty.
No, the other one.
Oh, late?
No, some constructively something. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. I
What?
can't think. Watch, I remember later on.
What?
Say what now?
What?
Say what now?
Mm-mm.
Y'all want to
Go
talk
ahead.
about say
Start.
what now?
Start. Come on. Come on.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Pandagasms. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to.
Guys, I have a question. Wait.
Wait.
Before I know it's the question before we start
No,
the
the
show.
intros.
We all got different colored toes, and I want you to tell us who got what color. Someone has pink, someone has neon green, and someone has like a jade green. You got to tell us who has what color toes. Okay, go ahead.
I am your hyper and the lovely Big Cat. Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo! And the lovely Nettie Boo. Ta-da! All right, you guys. Welcome. It is a lovely Wednesday. Welcome to Pandagasms. And we are here today to talk all the nonsense with a smile. Like we always do, you know. So make sure you share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are talking.
We talking.
So let's talk. So what? Say what now?
Say what?
Y'all want to talk about the
Hold on,
bleach
we got
blonde?
one answer. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna let that ride. We ain't gonna give it away just yet. Again, I'm gonna repeat the question.
Yes, for the people, so for anyone that's just tuning in, welcome. And before we did the introductions, Big Cap had a question.
So we all have different colored toes. Stop putting y'all's hands up. Y'all gonna give it away, okay? I feel like you might give it away. Stop doing all this, okay?
Did it?
I can do it because I got mad colors, so you ain't gonna guess
This is
mine.
true.
Okay,
You're a rainbow.
Someone has neon green toes, someone has pink toes, and someone has like a jade green. We want to know who has what color. We already have one answer in. We're waiting for one more before I decide to tell y'all the answer.
So say what now?
Hashtag cancel Diddy. Hashtag needs to be under the jail. Hashtag New York needs to change their laws so that it's at least 10 years that you can come forward, because what the fuck?
Right.
Say what now?
If it was 10 years, then what Cassie talked about would have been enough to have charges.
I think that's why she took the money.
I know, because it was past the 5 years.
Yeah.
Their thing is 5 years, which I think is crazy. That's like saying, okay, you're traumatized, but get over it. Put your your big boy panties on. Within 5 years, you got damn near 4. You might as well say 4, because you got to think finding the lawyer and going through the whole process or whatever.
All of that.
So get over it and find a lawyer within 4 years.
4.
That's like when they said to me, "Oh, bereavement is 3 days."
It is, unfortunately,
In Massachusetts.
In America.
In America.
In America.
Not just Massachusetts. 3 days.
In America. Yeah. And then
that like trips me out.
And maternity leave in America is only like what, 3 months? If
Yeah.
that.
But at least like okay, so that's something. That's something. How you gonna tell me to mourn and suck it up within 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
That's a long weekend. I'm sorry. Sometimes you can't even fix your hangover in 3 days, and you're what? Anyway, I digress. Yeah. I need to see Diddy canceled. I need to see his camp canceled. I need to see.
So I have seen like labeled.
Well, they've been dropped him. They've been dropped him because they knew this was coming up from when Cassie first started coming up. Revolt dropped him. Did Ciroc drop him too?
I don't know about Ciroc, but
and what about Deleon?
He did lose a lot of deals.
Yep, and a lot of endorsements. As soon as the Cassie thing started,
he got taken off a lot of stuff
because it was smart. They knew, but still, I'm still not purchasing those things just because it was linked to him.
So you have to understand, people. Somebody's always going to support these people. People still support Kelly.
Oh, we know this. We know this.
Things of that nature. So someone's always going to be there to support him, and he's still going to make money off of this regardless. So there's that. So people could cancel him, but I don't think it's going to do much because someone is still going to support him.
Well, no, I disagree. I feel like it's going to do something, regardless of the support that he continues to get, being canceled, and in some ways being held accountable for the things that he's done and his lack of
consequences for
it. But I was more thinking along the lines of like lack of remorse for exactly
the remorse. Yeah,
there are gonna be like consequences to it, and him being canceled will be one of the things. So I wouldn't say that nothing's going to happen because some people are still going to support him, it's not going to be the same. There's always going to be that taint. He isn't going to have like his reputation has been tarnished completely.
And all I keep hearing is, I thought I told you that we won't stop. I'm so annoyed that's all I keep hearing in my head, like, you dirty animal. Okay.
Of all things, why
that? Because that's what he loved to say in every fucking video. And I feel like that was his mantra because he knew how much he was getting away with because he has so many hidden cameras, which he had so much on so many people. And this is why he was able to do this for 10 years plus, because of those cameras, because he had evidence on other people.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. Had he not had hidden cameras and had so much on so many other people, somebody would have been got mad and exposed them.
I'm so disappointed because, and I've heard this expressed by other like people, but everybody knows like I'm a 90s.
Girl.
I'm an 80s baby, but I love 90s
and
music. Like it came out
like,
and I'm like,
and I'm telling you, 80 babies, we've been through it all. We can't even have people we look up to.
No.
We can't even have people we look up to anymore.
So disappointed.
They're finding every little thing that you may have in the crevice of your closet. You think they're a good guy, they'll find something. It's crazy.
And it really, really sucks. And the thing is, what's interesting to me is when they were dating.
Look, it's men.
When they were dating, you heard the rumors of like, yo, Cassie looked like she trying to get out. Like she looked like
blink twice.
Yeah, you heard all the rumors, and now it's like, yo, that
now we know
it's real.
Serious.
Like when they showed the video of her in the comforter or the covers, and she was on the ground. Wrapped up
the hotel when she was trying to leave.
No, there was another video that came out before, and she was wrapped up in like a comforter or a cover or a sheet or something, and she was on the ground. And he was saying something, and he went live about that. And it's like things that don't age well.
No,
you know what I mean? It's like,
that's a lot, and it's heavy.
And then again, want your hair. Okay, so I was sorry to bring that up because I know that you guys said that you guys were over it and that wasn't a thing, but I just needed to get that off my chest.
That's okay, baby.
Maybe I just need to do a big cap corner and just, send you guys in when I just have moments when I'm ready to rant. So
shameless plug.
Do it. Let's do it. Do it. We're gonna have Nettie's corner too, because she be having the 50 questions like she 50
We ain't saving announcements for the end of the show.
I mean, for the people that are here, the people and the people and the people.
And that's why they should be telling their friends to tell a friend and making sure that they are
gotta
sharing
slow down
the
with
live.
Speaking of the people that are here,
Yes.
it looks like we got some new people here. So can you ask your question?
We don't have new people.
Can you ask the question? Can you ask the
What?
question?
The colors again?
Yes.
Oh, for the final time. Michael, thank you so much. I saw your answer. But we waiting for one more person. Colors of our tippy toes. Colors of our tippy toes. So we have pink, we have neon green, and we have jade green. Who has what color on their tippy
So what we're
toes?
asking is for you to guess. We all have different colors on our toes.
Yeah.
Who has which color?
Yeah.
Guess.
Y'all don't know though.
Whoever
y'all
wins,
think y'all know.
get a surprise.
Yeah.
We should give them a ticket to the show.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
When we do have our live
live
we're gonna
show.
have the free ticket to the show.
Ticket to the show in
Yep.
July.
Ooh, if you guess it correctly.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
All right. So what's the next topic?
Okay, so we were gonna talk about say what now? Big bleach. Was it bleach blonde? Big back. Let it be.
Be careful because she's trademarking it.
Oh, is she?
Yes.
As she should. I am
She's
not mad at her.
I
That's
think
right.
it's bleach, blonde, bad built,
Butch body.
body.
Yo, that is hilarious.
I feel like that might be how it went, but either way, those were brought to you by the letter B. Okay? Brought to you by that bitch. Okay? Because she shut her fucking straight so fucking quick.
She did.
Because you really tried to come for her lashes?
Did you see how the men on the stand were trying to keep it together?
Yo, no, one did and the other one didn't.
Say what now?
Okay. Yo, wait.
Say what now?
So as a black woman, you don't know our struggles. You don't know what the fuck, like, how do you know that she may not have, like, alopecia? She may not even be able to grow eyebrows. Eyelashes, anything, her hair. Tia, we see you calling, but you need to hop onto the live. Tia, we see you calling, but you need to hop onto the live, baby. Hop onto the live. Bye, baby. Okay, so you don't know what this person could like. I just love that we have been brought up at every table to be ready to talk shit. And I love that for us because it didn't even take a breath for her. She was ready.
Yeah.
Like
she said that without a thought.
Once it sat down and she was like, this bitch really just said that. She gave them a minute to get their little thing. And she was like, I got a question. And you know, whenever a black bitch said, listen, I got a question.
It's about to come out.
I got a question. I got a question.
You know it's about to go.
So the funnies are the funnies, right? It is funny how she clapped back at her without even blinking her eye.
Girl.
Like, hold up. I know you didn't just say what you think you was going to say up
She
there
didn't want
and
to
get away with it. Especially since we know it's against the rules and ain't nobody going to say that we going to cancel that out or whatever, the political way of saying remove somebody's words.
They let hers go.
They let it go? Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. All of that aside, we are making a mockery of what used to be something that was so elite. Sitting in any seat of Congress used to be something that was so elite, like so praised. It sat so high on our pedestal.
Don't. We have people like Mr. Mays, and God rest his soul. We need more like him because I'm tired of them trying to run over us and talk trash. And so I'm happy for her. She channeled Mr. Mays.
No. Yeah. Absolutely stick up for yourself. Absolutely stick up for yourself. However, it should have never happened. The comment about her lashes should have never happened because what did that have to do with what they was there to discuss?
Thank you.
Not one thing. And that's what I mean when I say it. This chair, this segment, it has all been made a mockery. And
since we elected Trump,
I was going to say that's exactly what I was getting to. Since we seen what could be in office. Never in a million years did we think that was going to happen.
Did it start with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Was he the first one that we was really like, wow, and it started from there?
Was he that bad?
Arnold.
Was he that bad?
He was a celebrity where we was all kind of like, wow.
But it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like,
I feel like he was the first one. Really? We was like, really? Y'all really like
so
put him in office? Yeah, I feel like that might.
I didn't even take that serious.
Right. But I would say that was the first like, huh?
Yeah,
So what
and then
now?
Trump-
What now?
Yeah, Trump was
But
the
I
main
feel
one.
like the way Trump carried himself, like he's an unserious person.
Mhm.
Like,
He's
in
a
all
me.
ama- he's
Imagine me being
very
the president, mind
unserious
you.
I can
person
imagine
that-
you being
No,
president.
you can't. 'Cause I'm gonna
can.
be talking shit the whole fucking time.
As you
They're gonna
should.
be canceling me every fucking day. I wouldn't be like him because he's rude and condescending and he just really be coming for people's lives. No. But I would really be talking major shit. Like, okay, I don't think I could be president, but go ahead. They would not let that happen. They would dig up everything.
But yeah, I feel like it's so sad. Another thing that's so sad because
It's not respected
when you
anymore.
were a kid, it's like, oh, I want to be president.
America's a
oh,
joke.
I want to be a Supreme
That's what I was about
Court
to say.
judge.
People are looking
Oh,
at
I
us
want to
and
be
laughing.
this. It was such a like an honoring thing
Yeah.
to feel. Now, I don't want to take control over this ghetto ass place. Hell no. And yes, America is a joke. I'm pretty sure there are other leaders from other countries that are watching this show saying, yo, this is Zeus. This is Zeus Network right here.
Yo, honestly, it's some aliens is watching this shit. That's why they ain't came yet, because they're like, these idiots. We don't need to interfere just
Somebody
yet.
on the radio
We
was
don't
like,
need to
Jesus
interfere just
Jesus
yet.
ain't coming back.
Did y'all see? No, that don't got nothing to do. Not even ask.
I'm telling you, he's like, y'all are gonna obliterate yourselves before I have to come back. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm hot, guys. Sorry.
No, it's
It's
not.
okay.
It's the beer. I know it's the beer. Because I ain't sweat all day till I started drinking this damn beer, but it's so good. It's so good.
Let me tell y'all something, okay?
Um,
We be together for like maybe 10 minutes before we get on, but we be missing each other, so it comes out when we're recording.
Right.
Like that.
Yes. Yeah. So
bleach, blonde, bad built, butch, body, bitch. She really wanted to add bitch, but she really
did, but she
restrained
didn't.
herself.
You
And
have
I
to
give
hold
it
that
to
in.
that beautiful black woman for pulling it together and not adding the word bitch.
but we doing it for
Okay.
you over here at Pandagasms.
It
Hashtag-
really was a per my last email too. Like not
it
only
was
did she
stronger
read her,
than
but
that.
she read her and like
Mhm.
kept it cute, boo.
And said, and don't reply. This is not one where you need to reply.
Don't reply at all. Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. This is the end of the discussion.
And kept the dumb diddy
Period,
dum. Like
cool.
I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to get clarity. Like
Yeah,
me too.
because the main guy didn't understand, but the
too,
one to the left of him
He was
like,
cracking up.
Yeah.
You see him trying to cover it up. You see him trying to cover it up, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working at all. It wasn't because we saw the laugh. We saw the laugh.
And the other people, yo.
Yo.
And I'm happy that that lady came to her defense.
I am too.
I just loved every bit of it.
I am too. And she was like, "Don't worry about it, sis. I got this."
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Rest
worry
in
about it,
peace
sis. I got
to
this.
Mr. Mays, because he wouldn't have let that happen either if he was
He
there.
was hilarious.
He would have had something to say about that too.
As he should.
He would have. I miss that man. He was wild. That man was wild.
All right, guys. So what do you guys think about the teacher getting his hair taken out?
I'm kind of over that topic at this point.
But we didn't get to talk about
We
it.
didn't talk about it.
I
The
know.
only thing I have
Let's
to
touch
say
on it quick.
is, having a small child, I absolutely agree with everyone that feels like we as adults over sexualize things. And we need to take it down. Like you can't even say certain phrases without it being considered like an innuendo or something like that. There's this culture of pause. Somebody like you can't even say something like, "Oh, my throat was messed up." Like pause. Why?
Right.
Why? I have a throat ache. Why am I pausing?
You gotta pause.
No,
Because why
no.
you got a throat ache?
Because it's cold
What
outside.
was down your throat?
Nothing.
babe? You know that's
Fucking
the first
pollen.
thing everybody
Pollen.
thinking.
Pollen, dust. Okay. Dander. Okay. Okay.
Me personally, and again, I don't have children, so I'm speaking as someone who I'm trying to think when I was back in what was this, middle school or high school?
I think it was middle school.
It was
Them
middle
little girls
school?
look young.
Okay,
They
so
look
middle school. Me personally, and him how he looks, this is me doing this because I have a little crush on him, right? This is me personally. This is me thinking, because otherwise I'm not touching nobody's head, right? This is me. This is me talking for myself. So I don't think it was appropriate. He even said that he feels like it was unprofessional, right? but he doesn't think it should have went to the extreme that it went to, where people got all crazy and was trying to get him fired. I do agree with that. Should he have been written up? Yes. He should have been written up and told, listen, conduct yourself like a teacher when you're in the classroom. You know, even if he said it was, I think one of his videos, he said it was the last 10 minutes of class. It was still during class. Okay, so you should be written up and reminded that conduct yourself. However, should he be fired? No, because I've saw other videos where he looks like he's a really good teacher who actually wants to relate to the kids and wants to do these things. So that's great, but at the same time, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
So I do think he should have maybe been written up, but not fired. And it should have been like a verbal warning. You know what I mean? Like, don't those still get written down, even though it's a verbal?
Yeah,
you still
check
still
part of it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So yeah, it should be a verbal, and that would be it. Like, don't do that again. Like,
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even though his intentions was pure, you don't know what one of these other girls might have felt. Right. And then what if one of the parents want to take something out of context and make it something that like is not? You see what I'm saying? And then be like, well, what was you doing with my daughter? And I knew you was too friendly. What if one of the parents was traumatized for something that happened back in their day and they brought that on their child? It's just so many different ways that at the end of the day, it sucks, but you got to protect yourself.
Yep. Which is the reason why he recorded the whole thing. And I understand what you're saying in reference to the professionalism. It was unprofessional. Conduct yourself like a teacher. That was not activities of a teacher. However, what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be sexual because it's girls taking out a guy's hair. Like, I don't think, like, I've seen a comment of like, be careful of like pedophiles. This is the beginning of pedophiles.
And not saying
that, like that.
So they were saying that he was like grooming. So I think again, I think that's a force. If you see the other videos of him, he is not grooming. He's just a real down to earth teacher. Maybe he's a tad bit too young to be a teacher right now. I don't know. These are all different things that could be put out there. I don't know, because he's not thinking about this. You know what I mean? Whereas you should be thinking about some of these different things that people could, know what the internet is and what these people do. You knew what could turn around. I would hope that you thought about some of this before you posted it. Clearly you didn't, because you posted it. It didn't. But again, this is what I'm saying. I don't know, maybe maturity wise, I don't know. This is why I'm saying a simple verbal warning would have been good. Again, stop posting shit on the internet. Everything's not for the internet. That's another lesson that he needed to learn, because this is the classroom. Did you get consent from these kids' parents to be posting their kids online for everybody to fucking see? I'm pretty sure you didn't. It's just so many different layers where I'm like, wake up, dude. Like, don't be dumb. Yeah. I'm not saying I say skate around the school with the skates on and every damn thing else that he does. I think that's dope. Relate to them kids. But know when to turn the shit off and know when to not record.
Right. Yeah. So I agree with everything you said. I don't think he should be fired or should have been fired. I don't know why. Did he get fired? He did.
There was rumors that he did.
I think they pushed him to like resign. I think they pushed him to resign.
But I thought he kept his job. I don't know.
So, I hope.
Y'all let us know. Did he get fired or did he keep his job, or was it like a suspension or something?
I feel like Michael gonna give us the facts.
He is. He's gonna tell
Michael's gonna give us.
Michael, thank you,
Michael, for doing our research.
Michael was the only one who let us know the colors too. We're gonna get back to that in a second, Michael.
He did get fired. Okay, so I don't think that is fair. He was fired. Life isn't fair. I get it, but again, this is where intent and impact comes in, because although his intent was genuine, and the impact that it had on the community wasn't what he was expecting he had, right? Yeah. Wasn't what he expected to have. So for me, I do agree that some of those little girls probably did have a crush on him. But then again, some of them, like I was a little girl that always just played in my dad's hair. I just like playing in hair. I'm a grown woman. I still like playing in hair. You know what I mean? And I don't think anything of it. I just like to play in hair. So, and then what if those little girls don't have a dad at home and they want to paint somebody's nails? They're painting his nails. How many black men are going to let a little girl paint their nails?
That's what I'm saying. Just a verbal. Because it wasn't
that. I get it. It was in an unprofessional setting. Absolutely. I get it. I agree. But come on. He's getting his fingernails painted.
To be fired.
Seriously? These people... There's so many other things going on in the world, way worse than that, and not even to mention, I remember being a little girl in kindergarten and my teacher braided my hair because my mom couldn't braid. She had me in like 10 different ponytails with different colors of the rainbow. So should she have gotten fired too because she was doing her job as part of the village?
No, she was
being part of the community.
Look,
Right. And then that's the flip side. So if it was a woman getting her hair done by these little girls, would she have gotten fired? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. If that was a woman teacher, she was not going to get fired, whether she was on the clock or not. Extracurricular, those dads, those mothers, they may have been mad, like, oh, you shouldn't have my daughter on the internet.
Tried to fire.
Tried to, but it wouldn't have went as left as this went.
Okay,
if that was a woman.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it was because he's a man.
It's because he was a man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do we want to answer the color thing first?
Yes, let's answer the color
question
because we done did like 3 topics just now. Okay, so Michael said, dun, 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 Panda is doing neon green, Nettie is in pink, and Cap is in regular green to match the fingers. So I am in neon green, yes. Nettie is not in pink. She's in the dark green.
She's in the jade green. And I have pink to match my one pink nail.
You can't see it because we got all these lights.
So that answers
all
that
of the
question.
lights.
I'm sorry. I wanted to look like a So one, I do like the Skittles thing that I got going on. I wanted to look like a Sprite can.
Oh,
good job. The lemon limey thing.
Good job.
And then it also was for when I did my run. My yellow was for me and the green was for Richie because I felt like he was pushing me.
That's right.
To like keep me down on my shit all week. I felt like he was talking to me to other people.
Okay.
So
telling you to stay focused and
yeah. All right. So 2 weeks ago, I kept saying I was gonna fix this website, and I didn't do it. And I think that's why I sprained my foot at my brother's house. I missed a step, and my foot went the other way, so I had no choice but to sit down and do my work. And then the same website that I was supposed to be working on, one of my customers that I met through him, one of my clients that I got through him, she hit me up and she's like, "Do you have a website where I can book you?" And I'm like, "All right, Richie, I hear you."
So I'm gonna book you,
right? So the fact that I just felt like that was him talking to me through the people he connected me through. So that's why I gave him the green and me with the yellow.
I love it.
Speaking of your race, come
so
on now.
Speaking of my race, let me tell y'all something I would do, right?
Come on now,
Marathon.
you remember her? She's named Panda, okay? So just remember that. All right, let's start there.
And if you're not familiar with pandas, just Google them and watch any video.
Okay?
Just watch any video of a panda.
So I signed up for this 5K on a life high mad months ago. I went to a Runners Expo with a really good friend of mine. She's like family now. And the whole time I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you, Amanda? You don't like running. Listen, I'm not a runner.
But she has signed up, y'all.
I'm not a runner, but I told you I was on a life high. I was overwhelmed with the emotions that day. I was like, oh my God, this is so dope. This is so amazing. Like the running community was so dope. I was just like, I want to do this. I want to give it a try. So I signed up and I was like, then afterwards I was like, what did you just do?
Because I would never.
I was like, what did you just do? So then I signed up for personal training. I put myself in a 6-month contract and I'm ready to get out of that too because I'm a quitter with certain things. I did the race now. I'm like, I don't want to train anymore. But his cancellation fee is intense. So I stopped for another 3 months with personal training. So I'm finally recuperated. The run was on Sunday. I get there to Rhode Island, and because I got FOMO, I go and I meet up with my friend Nikki and Travis, my trainer, and they signed up for the half marathon, which is 12 miles.
Okay.
The 5K is 3 miles. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I could do this, and I'm going to do it in 45 minutes. No problem. Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Why am I at the start line of the half marathon?
Oh, wait, not at the 5K?
I'm not at the start line for the 5K, and I don't know this
because
I stayed with Nikki and Travis, and when the gun went off, we all look like, is everybody going at the same time? So we're like, oh, maybe they're just starting it late, and all the 5K and the 12 is together, and then no. So all the signs is like half marathon, and I'm like, oh, okay. So Nikki calls me, and she's like, you're at the wrong start line. I'm like, I noticed. I'm running and talking. It's all right. So in my head now, so I hang up. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna get discouraged because I already don't want to fucking be here.
Oh
It's
my
cold.
God.
It's raining. I got my soaker on though, so let's go. So I'm running. I'm like, I'm just gonna run till I can't run no more. So like, all right, cool. So I get to mile 4, and I was like, all right, U-turn. There's this big gap. So I'm like, nobody's gonna see me. So I'm like, cheat time. I cross the street and go the other way.
I don't blame you, girl. Get it in where you can.
And I went back to go finish the race. I was like, I'm not doing nobody's 12 miles. This means in my head, I'm doing 8 miles. So when I turn around, there's a runner coming down. I don't know if he really did the whole loop or whatever. Not my monkeys, not my circus. I don't care. But he was like, I wish I had somebody to pick me up. And I said, well, shit, if he feel like that, I said, son, you right. I'm looking at my bus. We should call an Uber.
For real.
I'm in my head, and I didn't know my sister-in-law was coming. So I'm in my head like, damn, I wish my daughter could drive because she could come and pick me up and I won't have to do the rest of these 12 miles because in my head, I already said I was only doing 3 miles.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm already at mile 4 and 5 and I'm already still going, and now I'm like, my left leg done went numb a little bit.
Because it was ready for 4.
Because it was only supposed to do 3.
Yeah.
And now my leg is feeling all numb and tingling. And I'm like, come on, work with me, baby. Work with me. I'm pounding it out with my fist. I'm like, I'm going to walk. So I start walking with the people. I'm like, oh, people walking. I'm going to walk too. So I'm walking. And Amaya, she texted me. I'm like, child, I had to walk. I don't know. I can't do no more running.
For real. I don't blame you. Listen.
So I'm walking and running. I'm like, all right, cool. So 10 and 11 come. So I get to the 11th mile. And I'm like,
11th
I get,
mile.
well, that's the mile. Because remember, I cut off at 4.
Yeah.
So if they did the full thing, then they did the full thing. But really, that would be the 7th mile for me.
So you cut in from 4 back to 11.
Right. So that would be now mile 7 for me.
Okay.
So for me, that's mile 7.
Okay.
So I text them like, I got a mile left to come. So they had a little porta potty. And I was like, oh, I got to pee. I was like, okay, I'm going to go in there and then I'm going to cheat and keep cutting off. So I went in the porta potty, got to the water stand after I put the hand sanitizer on. I threw some water, washed my hands off, shook out that little numbness in the leg, and ran over the half a mile. So I'm like, all right, cool. Getting to the end, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm tired. I'm walking it out. I get inside and I start to see like the finish line. I'm like, oh, word. So I start to run again. And then it got a big old loop. I said, oh, hell no.
Just to get to it.
So, yeah, just to get to the finish line. It's like a zigzag maze. I'm like,
Like
these
the whole
motherfuckers, I still got more to go.
Amusement.
So I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm like, maybe I could just run to the finish line. And I'm like, man, I can't. So I'm walking. I'm like, all right, I'm going to walk. So I start to walk and I'm like, all right. I can see the thing. It's the big balloon that says finish. So I pick up the pace and I start to run again. Homegirl Nikki comes in and grabs my arm and we finish the race together. And that was like the best part of the race for me. Because I didn't know she was even coming. And then when she came and she grabbed me, then I see my daughter and I see my sister-in-law, then I saw her mom. And then we was finished. And I was like, yeah, we finished this motherfucking race. I could go home and sleep.
Nice.
And I finally could feel my legs today, Wednesday.
Was she wondering how you got up there ahead of her?
Probably, because she did the whole 12 miles in 2 hours. So I did 8 miles in 2 hours. And she did the whole 2 miles. 12 miles in 2 hours.
Good for you.
And I was just thinking, no, thank you, sweetie. Because remember,
because I wouldn't have been able to do that.
We did 6 miles. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay.
And that was a 6 mile hike or run?
Both.
It was like a
and it was like a dirt road, so it was hard.
Yeah, it was
trail. It was a trail, and it was up hills. It was all kind of craziness. It was called Bear Mountain, and that was a bear challenge. It was.
You don't want to go?
She said no.
I'm more of an indoor kid.
They had indoor stuff.
Nope, said Jean from Bob's Burgers. I'm an indoor kid. If any of y'all know about that, then yeah, you know I'm an indoor kid.
All right, let's
What's
get into
up here?
Panda, you got to run a couple more 5Ks. No, sir. So that was my one and done. In this moment, I absolutely have no intentions on running for fun.
What about 1 a year?
No. So if I do 1 a year, you coming with me?
Hey!
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
So no.
I already saw my leg getting weak and me passing out after like a mile. What?
And I did meet my goal. I did 3
and
miles
I don't
40
even
minutes. I beat my goal. I thought I would be done in 45 minutes for the 3 miles. I did 3 miles in 40 minutes.
That's what's up. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, honey. I'm proud of
I
me
think
too.
you guys are so dope.
That was very challenging, and it was good to see me like push past the challenge that because in the never in a million
The
years
video
that I
you
think-
posted, I was like, look at Nikki, like, let's go.
Yes, my
I
baby
was
pulled me,
like,
and I was like, I
yes.
texted and I was like, you know what? That is literally us in real life, just pushing and pulling each other through.
Mhm. That's how
When
it's
life
supposed
gets
to be.
hard and challenging, you really got your support that comes out of nowhere. And they're like, nope, you ain't stopping. You ain't
That's
slowing down.
definitely
Let's
Nikki,
go.
too. She ain't asked no questions. She
Nope.
said, what you doing? Let's go.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
definitely
go.
Nikki. Nikki
Let's
don't
go.
care.
She don't.
She gonna.
She is that tough cookie that I always tell, do not
She
untough
do
yourself
not
for
care.
me,
You
please.
sprained your ankle. Okay.
She'd be like, okay,
still
did
walk.
you die? She'd be like, did you die?
Your whole toenail
She'd be like,
fell off. Okay.
and then
you
she'll
still
pull
got
up a,
shoes
she'll
on.
send you a YouTube video of somebody that's like amputated, still running a race on the bouncy thing. She'd be like, look, they got to bounce to run. You what?
Yo.
She'd be like, when you know better, you do better. And I love her for that. I do. I swear to God. That type of get up, let's go is what I need and require in my life.
I'm gonna love
No,
Nikki from a distance. I'm scared.
I love her.
If you can't take it,
No, that
don't go in
listen,
the kitchen.
That's why I
no
wouldn't even tell her I'm
filter,
trying to work
no
out. That's why I wouldn't even tell her.
No nothing.
Cause
No
yeah,
nonsense.
I love. I be like, Nikki, my motivation is calming down. She'd be like, all right, we're gonna do this, that, and I'm like, oh, thank God for accountability partners like her because
Listen,
let me tell you.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like,
Nikki,
so what you want,
I
ice
need
cream?
your kind of motivation. Like, not anybody's motivation. I need your kind of motivation. The
Listen.
motivation to be like,
And see, I'm
you're-
gonna,
to listen to you talk, and at the
Mhm.
end of your sentence, be like,
Mhm.
you're just making fucking excuses.
cause I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna be like, you know what, Amanda, that made sense. You want ice cream? Like, what kind of ice cream? Cold Stone? Cold Stone.
No.
All right, well, let's get salmon Caesar wrap. So at least we did good to start good. We started good. That's what I would say.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
It's a Caesar wrap.
Shout
No.
out,
Salmon.
shout out to Two Step.
Yes, thank you very much,
Coach
Two
Two
Step.
Step.
Shout out to Travis too for the 5 a.m. workout
Body
team.
Prime. I'm
Body
coming
Prime
back.
Fitness. Where
Don't talk about me, Baiko.
the whole crew running. Cap is gonna Edna mold with her little legs.
I was waiting for that. Don't you dare fucking laugh at what he wrote. That's why I was watching you. You would be the one. Because why did this lady at work get onto our live and she had the Edna cut, she had the Edna glasses, and the way she was moving her head during the video? So you know my fucking ass. I sent it to 2 different people and they all busted out laughing like we was thinking the same thing. Why she looked like Edna? I was like the Incredibles lady. So we was rating it at the same time because I don't know that her name was Edna until they said it. I was like, girl, she looks just like her.
You know, I
Why
paid
she
her
do
for,
that to herself?
Arden's first Christmas.
Like
They
boom.
were the kids were the Incredibles, and I was Edna.
Yes, that's right. You were cannot with you. No, either way, this lady I couldn't wear her either. All she needed was a stretchy suit. She could have been.
But Edna
no,
couldn't have been in the stretchy
I
suit. She
should've
would have had
took-
the box
I
dress.
don't know. I should have took her picture while we was in the group, like in the fucking team meeting.
You guys want to be the Incredibles for Halloween? What should we be for Halloween?
Yeah.
We're gonna record dressed up.
You know what? I would be Elastigirl for Halloween and do
A
a
power-
yoga class.
Her body's crazy.
A powder puff
Her body's
girl.
crazy.
I would do Elastigirl.
I want to be a power puff girl.
I would do a yoga.
If we're gonna do
I'm gonna be Selena Kyle.
Incredibles,
Thank you.
who would I be then?
I'm gonna be Selena Kyle.
If we were Incredibles.
I don't know. I was thinking about the kids, but she want to be the mom. So
Just because she's stretchy. That's all. Yoga. But it would be like a whole.
But okay, what about for us?
I
For,
guess
like,
I would be the
so
So then
daughter.
we'd have to find something else.
I guess I
It
would
would
be
Yeah.
the daughter.
match.
What
We'll
was
figure
she?
it out.
What was her
What
No,
should
power?
I
we
like
do?
Edna, but
Invisible.
you could.
The daughter?
Yeah, she disappears.
Oh, I could be
That
Edna?
would be good because she'd be like, I ain't doing this. She be
out.
I be Edna again.
What do you mean?
I could be
You
Edna
little like
again.
Dash.
How you gonna say that makes total sense, Michael? So who would I be? The green one? Don't even.
What, Powerpuff Girl?
Yeah.
He said that makes sense.
Mm.
Don't do me. Don't do me. I would be the green one. No, I would.
Topic from the group chat.
All evil.
What topic?
What was the last one? There was one more. It
We
was.
had a whole bunch.
We had a whole bunch. That's
Okay,
why-
so
and
come
then-
on,
that's why I'm
keep
trying.
going.
Ooh, I got one.
Oh.
Okay.
After a threesome, does the extra person have to leave?
Go home, Roger.
I think this is really something
Look,
to.
you can't tell me to leave. You shouldn't have invited me into the room to be the third party. Don't.
I
rush
have
me
never
out the
thought about
room.
how awkward this is. Like, if we're not all Like if it's a third person to a couple, who is supposed to leave?
I think they should have that conversation.
So yes, it should be
Not who
all
it's supposed to be,
talked
but-
about and spoken about before y'all even got into the bedroom. I feel so that there is no awkward feeling and nobody feels weird. And I'm just talking shit. Like honestly, you need to get the fuck up and get out. Like
because for me, honestly, if I was the third person, I would want to go home. Like my job is
nah,
done.
you know these dirty bitches. Some of these dirty bitches, that's you. Some of
I'm
these
ready to
dirty
go home.
bitches want to lay there and be like, yeah, and want to look at the main like,
No.
yeah. Some of these dirty bitches want to try. That's why it has to be a conversation from the
I'm ready to
beginning.
go.
So I have so many
That's
things
us,
going on
'cause
in my
we
head
got
right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're saying there has to be a conversation, but like our last live,
Mm.
remember he asked us, are we asking the right questions? And I
Facts.
wonder if when threesome conversation comes up, if this is a question that comes up in the conversation.
Anybody watching that have a threesome? We all have these type of
I
conversations.
feel
Yeah, like
like-
is this a
Hi,
question that
Pierre.
gets asked?
Didn't miss anybody? No. Babes, then I did see you in there too. Hey, baby.
I feel like it's one of those things where the question of who needs to leave and stuff like that isn't like a main question.
Right.
And I also feel like, do you drink water and eat fruit is not a main question either.
And that's why it's
Because how you gonna
Right.
look at something you don't even know how they take care of their body, like, and so people just be quick to be sexual and then like wonder why they got shit on their lip and shit. I don't know. I just feel like why we all itch after I said that. Why we all itch? Come on, guys. Don't be come on, because I went like this, man. The whisper here go you. Because it's like, but these are questions that people don't be asking. So I feel like enough things aren't discussed before these things happen in a lot of cases, even though people may not admit that. I feel like that is the honest to God truth. When there should be more. I feel like, honestly, call me crazy, but if I was to ever do that, I would have a whole consent form. I have a doctor's office form where you got to answer these questions, and I need you to be honest, and I need you to attach your mind chart to this. Because I need to make sure you ain't got shit before I invite you in the room with me and my man, because me and my man ain't got shit. We ain't had shit. And I don't want to have to beat your ass and end up in jail and be like, man, can you bail me out? Because you got shit. And I didn't just ask these damn questions. I just feel like people need to be more safe.
We're gonna be cellmates. You can't call me.
You know what? You know what?
You can't call me.
Should have known.
To bail you out.
Should have
I'm gonna
known.
be next to you like, oh, we gotta
Should
go.
have known.
I don't remember nobody's number ever since cell phones came out.
Honestly.
So we screwed.
Honestly.
But now I have another question. If you're going through these lengths, right? Why is it this level of discomfort after the do is done and the third person has to leave? Like we've built a relationship. There's camaraderie here now. There's camaraderie here now.
I just made sure you were safe to fuck with.
Yes, just like when you get a job, they run a background check on you.
That's
You
it.
punch out, you go home.
That's
this is
it.
a job. You punched out.
That's it.
You arrived.
Bye, Roger.
Once you arrive, you may now leave. That is our relationship. If it was me, if I was ever crazy enough to entertain that thought with my partner, that would be the agreement.
I guess for me, I've never been the type to like be able to like engage in sexual activity with
And then
someone
disengage
that I
early.
didn't like know or
Okay.
didn't have a relationship, some type of relationship with, right?
Okay,
So
what
when
if you got
this
a
comes
relationship
to-
with him, I said you got to get out. Right. I don't care what you got.
No, so let's say
They do have people
your
like that in
partner
that
is my
community, though.
friend, right?
Yeah.
And he said, you know, do you want to come in with me and my girl or
Yep.
whatever? I'm not gonna feel comfortable coming into bed with you guys until you and I have like, let's have some conversations.
Yeah, that's fine.
How much water do you drink?
Yeah, that's fine.
How much fruit do you?
But
You
when
know,
it's done, you
but-
still got to get out.
but building that type of camaraderie for me is deeper than sex. So once the sex is done, it's like, okay, we're done with this, but you and I have still gone to like brunch together. We still do things together.
Unless we
to,
all look,
this guy
unless
right
we all are
now.
getting up to go have brunch or dinner or whatever, you don't need to be here anymore. Get out.
So you and I can't go chill and watch a movie?
We can later.
Another day. Why
Not
after
in this
we
moment.
done did what we did? Go home,
Not if
shower.
we wanting to chill.
No,
After
with
sex,
my man, and talk about the shit.
I guess,
About you as you go out the door. The fuck?
I guess when I think about sex, it is partner sex. So
It
after
is.
sex,
You partner,
we
not
chill.
later.
But so for me, after sex, we chill. So why
Yeah,
am I
when it's
getting up
one-on-one.
and fucking dog? Like,
When it's one-on-one.
But that community, that poly community, does have. I forget the name that they have, but they do have those girls that other person, that third person that's around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you would fit in well with those people. There's a whole community of them.
Yeah.
I researched.
She said, I want to stick around. I want to have cheese and crackers after. Girl, if you don't go home, don't give me the face. If you don't go home.
I don't know. I just think we need to be nicer to each other.
Then we are. Because
stop kicking people out.
You're not being kicked out. I told you up front, you can't stay.
Like, girl, bye.
I'm not kicking you out. I am telling you.
I will remote start your car for you. Get you a nice cold water.
The thing. I'm gonna start your car.
Get you a nice cold water so you can have a nice ride. The pulse when he's She said I ain't even gonna let him finish it. I'm starting the car. I'm at least let y'all finish. We're gonna talk about how great it was.
No, because he's not finishing.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. When I say 2 seconds, you gotta go. Yeah, I'm with Panda. Bye, Roger.
See you later. It was nice. We'll call you when we need you.
Well, now you guys know. If you get invited, you gotta go home. You gotta go home. We could have sandwiches.
You can't. Yeah, so if y'all want sandwiches with little fruit cups and that's the way to go. Because Nettie gonna make sure you good.
Michael said if you feel awkward in the threesome, become the videographer.
That's what I always say when this one get going with some nonsense. I be like, yeah, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record. Look, video. That's me, Michael. Video, because I'm not part of shit.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
Nettie wants a performance review. Clearly she does. Clearly she wants to lay there and get feedback. Clearly she wants to talk about it.
Why is it my feedback?
Go home.
Why can't I give suggestions?
You don't matter. Yeah. Because like you said, we done made an established group chat and everything. Like you could talk about it tomorrow.
We just had faces and places that only certain people get allowed to.
Leave.
And now it's awkward and I have to leave.
You gotta leave. It's not awkward because we have this conversation. And you're gonna leave. You could be awkward in your car by yourself. We're not awkward.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
I like having face-to-face conversations.
We will.
I mean, if that was discussed prior, I'm not gonna argue it. Like, I know we said that I gotta leave, but can I stay? No, that's not it. I guess this conversation would happen when we're having the conversation about whether or not I have to leave. Then I'll be like, why would I have
bye.
I probably wouldn't do it.
A two-step. Now walk it out. Now walk it out.
No.
Now walk it out.
Talk about it. How did you like it? Will we ever do this again?
What's I walk it out? That's what the group chat is for, girl.
Yes.
I gotta get up and leave.
Yes.
So what if I invite you to my house? You and your partner to my house. Then y'all gonna get up and leave before
out.
he's done nothing?
Yeah.
As soon as he's done.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah. I'm gonna map out the quickest food, quick Wendy's, McDonald's real quick so the ride home we can replenish and talk about this and then we'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you later. Thanks.
Why you need to be all involved like this? This ain't polyamorous or polyester like what's his name from Love and Hip Hop would say. This is just a threesome, girl. Why you think you need to be involved? Bye. Bye. Know the difference. Bye.
You want to be part of a poly.
That's what she wants. She wants polyester. That's what she wants.
Maybe it's because of chaotic, how I think of chaotic. I love chaotic and scrappy. Yo, I love chaotic. Chaotic and low scrappy.
You don't watch those shows.
Yeah. First of all, I love low scrappy. Because I'm an arms and back person.
Listen, his body, but his mental, he got a lot of growing up still to do.
Yeah.
But still, his body type is right. It is right.
And maybe polyamory is what I'm considering. And it could, again, be because anybody that I decide to do these type of things with is people that I have a comfortable relationship. And I don't let a lot of people close to me. So if we're comfortable, you
can still get out.
You don't gotta leave my house.
I am done with my man. Don't even rub your toe against him. Don't even rub your toe against him.
He sleep. Let's go in the kitchen. We knock that nigga out. High five, sis.
Give me my water. And I'm out. Wake up, nigga.
You don't gotta leave.
Sorry. You would make a good sister wife.
Me?
Yeah, that's why she wants polyester. You see?
Life is hard.
I agree.
Get all the help, all the village you can.
There's just some things I'm not willing to sacrifice.
Get out.
That's what
I
she's
totally
saying.
get it. I do, and I think that is so dope.
But if it was poly,
I
yes,
totally
you could
do.
stay. Obvi.
Yeah,
I would.
if it's a
If it
poly,
was
yeah.
poly shit, I'm getting up. Y'all go ahead and lay down. I'm gonna fix the food. Like I want to get up and fix some shit. I don't want to lay there. I need to get up. I need to move around.
You want to talk? We're podcast hosts. You don't want to sit down and talk?
Amanda, can you tell her who I am? I don't want to sit down and talk. I don't like talking. I like talking shit.
I like perspective.
Look, I
what
like
did you
talking
think?
shit.
Right
So
when
if
it
you want-
happens, like, okay, so
So if
right
you want me to
before,
talk shit,
like, do you remember?
as soon as it's over, yeah, I'll
right
stick around.
before, okay, did you notice that I had a hard time getting my bra
No,
off?
I'm gonna be like,
Did you notice
I'm
that?
gonna be
No?
like, what? Shut up. You
When I was pulling his,
cheese.
when I was
What
pulling
you
his
talking
pants
about?
down, I noticed we should probably
What?
get him a
Do you
pedicure.
want bacon? Because nigga, what? I don't need to know. I don't want to talk about that shit. Because if that was your man, because if that was your man, I'd be like, nigga, why didn't he already have the pedicure? Keep them socks.
I didn't even notice. That's the thing for me. If I'm having sex with you, I already have a certain level of comfort with you, so we can go
I
there.
Want to talk about that? What?
Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna go fix us our drinks. You can go ahead and talk to him. You go ahead.
You have fun.
It has to be a poly. Because she's talking about poly. She's not talking about a threesome. Because this chick wants to,
Yeah, you
know, yeah, that's what you're talking about.
definitely-
We're saying threesomes. Like,
So what? At this big age, what's this? Like, are we having threesomes with random people?
that's what most
Sometimes they
people
are,
are doing. Yeah, most of the times. Even
what
if it's
they're doing.
somebody that you know, they're
At
not
this
laying
big
around
age?
That's what they're
talking
doing.
about
You would be
you and your
listen,
bra
you would
after
have to rise about what people at our age and older are
and
still
younger.
doing.
So
The younger ones, they got an excuse. The older ones, it's like, you still do that?
listen, just don't.
There's a lot of things.
You
that
marry, Barry.
nothing
Be
surprises me
quiet.
anymore.
He know who he married?
You do.
Because that meaning she don't know what the rest of the world is really out here doing.
Oh,
Right.
Clearly.
Struggle
Yeah.
that the rest of the world just be happy in your marriage, and if y'all decide to let someone else in, make sure you have those conversations. That's all we say.
ask the right question.
Yeah.
So Pierre just made a great comment. He said cruises would be ideal. You never see them again.
Yep.
No leftover relationship drama.
Yep.
He's so right.
Hey, but do it towards the end of the cruise,
No,
because I don't want to keep seeing you.
Let me tell you something. There was this sugar daddy on the cruise that I was on.
You thought, why you flipping your hair? You thought about it?
He was like, you should come to the house with me and my wife. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah. When we get off the ship, she's gonna pick me up. You should come over with us. And I'm like,
Too bad she wasn't on the ship. Because if it was on the ship, you would have did it.
I'm like, well, I don't want to go to your wife. I want you.
Like, what? See, too bad she wasn't on the ship.
But see,
If she was
here's
on that
where
ship,
I'm
he has a point.
uncomfortable. How you don't know me? I could be on somebody from the show
And that was the other
Snaps.
thing too. I'm like, why
Like,
would I
and
go
you
over
just
there?
inviting me to your house. You don't know me.
People are nuts.
Like
This is
you
what we're saying.
don't know
This is
me.
what we're saying.
So
In most situations, that's kind of what it is.
those type of proposals can be flattering, but then scary. At the
Very.
because it's like,
Because if you don't have no fear,
But
I'm scared
imagine
of
how
you.
many women have already have gone for it.
Right,
You
how
said
many
he was
fell
a
for it?
zaddy. You
No,
said it.
he
The
was
way
a
she
very-
said it, he
like,
might
very
have had me thinking too.
Yeah,
So with
he was
that
handsome.
I
said,
watch too many movies
Me
because
too.
if
see,
you're a
this is why
zaddy,
I
right,
watch all
and
the
you're so
Stepford
very, very
daughters and
handsome,
all this.
you're very, very handsome, right? And your wife is coming to pick you up, and she would be okay with you bringing
Yeah.
somebody off this cruise that
Yeah.
you're on
This
without
person
her,
Yep.
right?
Yep, probably.
What is y'all's lifestyle like outside of
Fun.
this? Like, is this what you do?
Fun.
Is you go out on the cruise and then you find women and
No.
then you
Yeah,
bring them
exactly. If
home?
he happened to find somebody, he bringing them home.
Listen, I'm saying something very specific. Like, do you guys go out? Do you go out on the cruise? You find women and then you bring them home.
Mhm.
Is this is what you guys
Clearly.
do?
Clearly.
Do you then cut them up and bury them in your backyard? Since
Right.
nobody's looking for them because they were on a cruise, they could have jumped off the boat.
Everybody's not Dexter.
They could have been left at an island. They could have been
Listen,
anywhere
listen, everybody's
before
not
people
Dexter.
connect them
Stop
to
it.
you
Stop
in
it.
your backyard.
Stop it. This is what we're explaining to you, that these people really exist in the world. And this is why
Yeah.
we're saying to you that what you're
Do
saying
you
is not
know?
normal. That's a polyamorous relationship where you want to
That's
lay around.
it's not
and stuff.
normal to know the
That's-
person that you're having sex with, but
that's
it's
a poly
normal to
relationship.
pick up this woman
Yes.
that's by herself
That's
on the
what
cruise
normal
because
people
you
are
don't know
doing.
if that's what she
That's
does.
what normal people are
She
doing.
goes on
That's
cruises,
what regular
she
people are
picks
doing.
up
This is what
men,
we're saying. This is what we're telling you.
and then
See,
she
she sounds
cuts
such a
them
married
up
woman. She doesn't get it.
and puts them in her
You are
luggage.
now the anomaly of the world.
Mhm.
You are not part of the minority,
Mhm.
honey. Welcome. Hi,
This is
how
what
are
we
you?
explaining to you, girl. You ain't
Hi.
listening.
Hi.
You
how
can
are
ask in
you?
7 different ways. This is what we saying.
Welcome.
This is what we saying.
And this ain't what we came for.
Exactly.
So it's not a swingers cruise.
No,
It's not,
no.
you know,
This is how the world
My
is.
job with my brothers. My
You
mom.
should
I was
join.
with
it's
the
a
whole
family cruise.
You should
You
join.
came on a family cruise by
You
yourself,
should join, but
and then
he's
you
seen
find
Tim
this.
and she's seen Tim, and he
And I'm gonna
wanted
bring
to
you
know.
home.
Yeah.
What type of like?
I told you I went on a cruise with a friend and one of her family members when we got off to explore the Bahamas. She got on a scooter with some guy and she just met and rode off, and we almost missed the boat because we was waiting for her to get back and shit. Yeah, this is real life.
So younger. When I was younger, I used to do stuff like
Doesn't
that.
matter. They do it now.
When I was younger, I used to do stuff
20s,
like that.
30s, 40s. You think men stop at 40s? You think they don't do wild shit at 50s and 60s? We see that. They have
I'm
children.
not that naive. I know what
So,
happened.
yeah.
I just watch it on like Law
Yeah,
and
but it's
Order,
real.
Criminal
It's real.
Minds.
Where you think they get that from? It's real. It's real.
That's what I tell people all the time. The stuff that you see on TV happened in real life.
Yeah, that's why you
someone's
should.
reality. So that's why I say
All these people don't watch these shows like we do.
They just stick with the flattering part. They don't think of the scary part.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, oh, things are so
It could be. It could go so many ways. Like, are you?
And they be like, oh my god.
Very attractive. He's very attractive.
Oh my, because I would have been like, oh my god.
I wouldn't mind
But
taking
then
this
there's a
security
little
test.
part, right? There's a little part of me that's like, is this just that experience? Like, do you take the chance to say it was that experience? I met this very handsome man.
I would have taken his
His
number
wife
at the very
came and
least,
picked us
and
up.
we would have met at a
I
mutual spot.
And had amazing sex
Should have did that part.
with him and his wife, and then they
We could meet
sent
at
me
a hotel
home.
that I say where I feel comfortable, where I know the ins and outs of the hotel, where I feel like it's something like that. Yes, Fonda, you should have did that, but no, you don't go back with no. We've watched too much. We've said that.
I
We've
know,
watched too much.
but it's
should have taken
situations like that. Why I feel like I've had a great life.
You should have taken. You always take a number and say, even if you're not sure, you take a number and say, "Let me get back to you." You always say, "Let me get back to you." You take a number. That's it. You take a number and say, "Let me get back to you." And then if you decide you never want to get back, you don't. But if you do, and you late at night and we talking about it on the Pandagasm, then you call and you be like, "Listen, this hotel at this time. If y'all are still down, you set the time and the date."
I'm not that adventurous, but thanks for the tip.
I'm just saying.
I know.
You gotta take control if you ain't sure.
Yeah. So for me, when in doubt, I don't. So
when in doubt, take a number and then you talk to people, your friends, and who will give you the right way to go about it.
Call me.
She's gonna make me go.
She's gonna say go, and I'm gonna tell you the right way to do it. This is what we here for.
That's how we work.
You get the number. Just always get the number.
I've always got the license
and you gotta
plate
think it's networking too.
and
You
the
don't know what
address.
he would have been connected to.
This is true.
These old daddies love to help somebody feeling like they did something.
Like
Take a number.
I love Princess Street.
Take a number. Let's get some ice cream and make sure I want to actually do this. And then the way you lick the ice cream, you know what I'm saying? Let a nigga know, like, what up? Always get the number. You ain't gotta do that with it, but you get the number. You got it?
No,
Okay.
I just told you I wasn't thinking
no,
of that.
do you understand?
Oh yes, I do. Get it.
Jesus, this is why she's a fucking panda. Yo, she really looked at me and said, "No, I told you I didn't get the number. I told you." Golly.
Are you
But you know what? I'm also saying no too, because remember when the guy in the airport and he was like, "So do you want to meet me in Europe?" And he was like, "I'll fly you to Europe." And then he tried to fly me. Where else did he say? He first said Europe, somewhere in Europe, and then he ended up somewhere else. And he asked me if he wanted Jamaica, not Jamaica, somewhere else. And he was like, "I can fly you there." And I was like, "No, sir. I only met you in the airport for 5 seconds. It sounds like some traffic and shit. No, we ain't even, I got your number, but we ain't talked enough for you to be thinking you flying me somewhere, sir." Question from the group. Wait, did you No.
Question
That's
from the
just
group chat.
trafficking.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
In the talking phase, you talk every day.
I think that's needy as hell, especially as adults.
We're grown.
especially as adults. I got so much going on. I can't.
In all honesty,
Man.
I don't think I want to talk to anybody every day, but that's just me. That's my introvert. That's my, lay in my own skin type of shit. I've learned to get out of that because I love people. People love me. So I do better. I've been slacking lately, but I do better than I would with any other body else because I don't talk to people every day. I don't know. No. So the talking phase, no. Not every day. I would say every other is just fine with me.
Like check-ins, and
Just
I'm
fine
an
with me.
in-person person.
Are we counting emojis and memes and stuff that we randomly send to people when we see that, or is that considered?
I don't know. It varies, but everyone's different.
Yeah, I do feel like everyone's different. I do feel like it varies, but for me, I feel like I'm an in-person person, and I don't know if like my friends notice this, but when I'm with someone, I don't pay attention to my phone.
Right,
unless it's like dead silence. It's us together. So I'm like that with everyone. So I'm not a person that always has my phone in my hand consistently. And if people that I'm in group text with, you'll realize like I'll catch up. Like I go and I catch up to all the text messages. So I don't unless we're trying to see each other every day. I don't feel like we need to talk every single day. Let's keep in contact. Let's check in with each other. Motivation.
And obviously, if something's wrong, you need to talk. Obviously, reach out. I'm gonna respond.
Right.
But I don't feel the need to talk to you.
What I think is important is frequent, like in-person interactions, right? Whether we make it a Friday thing or a Saturday thing, or have something that the two of us have together to start to build our relationship with each other. I think those type of things are important. But to say we need to talk every day, there's not enough hours in a day. There's not enough hours.
I don't even like talking. I do, but I don't. I'm weird like that. I don't. I do, but I don't. I really don't. If I love you, yeah, we can talk. But I don't want to talk. After a point, I'd be like, are we done yet? And I know that's so fucked up, but I'd be like, oh, no, everybody's feeling capacity. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is.
And the thing, I have a huge people capacity, but people. I'm a terrible texter. I am a terrible texter. I know I am, and I try to do better. I'd prefer have a conversation.
I like a half and half. I like a let's talk a little bit, but then also let's hang out and have pasta, which we haven't done in a while. We need a pasta date.
First of all, she was trying to get ready for a marathon. This is what we was talking about earlier.
See? But she loves pasta.
Pasta and marathon.
That's what pasta. My belly's still here because
mine too. Listen. Have y'all seen my elbows? This is like, girl. I ain't lost the 10 to 15 that I said I was going to lose for the summer. Usually I can get it down, but this year,
it's in your elbows.
I gotta remember. It's in my elbows and my belly. I gotta remember. I've been through something traumatic, so it could be why it's trying to stick.
You want me to touch?
But like, I need it to go. It's okay. Y'all gonna get all of this the swing and a chicken wing. And remember when they said, "Oh, y'all don't even watch these ghetto shows." They said Rolly couldn't have bit her. She might have bit herself. Rolly lied. That girl couldn't have bit herself. You ain't gonna bite yourself. Rolly, that big bitch, bit that girl. And baddies. Sorry, I'm talking about baddies.
So yeah, back to topic. Talking every day. When in the talking phase.
I want my ice cream.
Yeah. Yes, pasta is like bingo wings.
I don't think he was talking about these.
I just want to
behave yourself, Pierre.
Hi, Pierre, no mind. You guys respond to the question. In the talking phase, I know most of y'all responding are married men. So just respond hypothetically as if you weren't a married individual.
Do you need to talk every day?
Not necessarily need, but do you want to talk to the person?
Nah, need. Y'all said need.
We didn't say need. I said, do you want to? Do you have to want to? Whatever fits your, whatever suits you. Me, we talking every day. We not when I get bored.
She said every day.
I knew Panda was gonna say that.
Well, duh, we know that.
I knew Panda was gonna say that.
That's Panda.
Y'all know me. So
and that's why we work. Because I'm on the low end where don't talk to me, never talk to me. She's right in the middle. You're the talk to me, and that's why I love us.
But see, that's the thing, though. It all depends on what you're talking about. Like, don't WID me all day. Don't.
Yeah. I'm just going to do that now that I know.
I hate stuff like that. Do
you hate when your friends do it?
Yeah, I do.
Or just
I hate being responded to with an emoji. when you like heart something or laugh, I hate those
Let me
responses.
do that more.
This is
That-
my favorite.
And what you doing?
So like all those things, that's why there's like, I know you guys know this, I don't text y'all because y'all responses send me. So I don't. But so I'm the same way. I'm the same way across the board. Who I am with my friends, I'm with partners. I don't have levels. I know people have levels and they treat one person. I don't treat nobody no different. So how I treat my friends is how I treat my partner. I just fuck them. That's the only difference. Other than that, everybody gets treated the same. So there's that.
I think that's good for mental stability.
It is.
I think so.
It is. And since I know how to fluctuate for other people, I go, oh, okay, that's how you operate work. And then I go to where I know.
Well, I guess.
That's just learning the person.
Yeah. So I guess that's. So initially, when you
accepting
said
them.
you're the same way with everyone, and I feel like that's different than being able to like fluctuate the way you deal with people. You get what I'm saying? So, like you said, we don't text good.
Like if
So you don't
I
text
would
us.
love to talk to y'all every day, but I know that's not y'all thing, so I don't.
Right. So,
Right?
but
So if I'm like getting to learn a guy and he's like, oh, I don't like talking every day, I'm done.
so that's what I mean. So being the same with everyone, I would expect you to text us the same way you text everybody.
I did.
But you get what I'm saying. You get why I feel like it's two different things. Where you said you're the same with everybody,
Yeah.
but you do treat people accordingly.
I treat them how they want to be treated, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's different than being the same with everyone.
Because it starts off the same, but then when I realize like it's not something that's wanted or liked or whatever, I won't do it.
Got you.
So I
still feel
am
like
the
it's
same way. It's just it's not wanted. So why am I gonna do it if you know? You know what I mean? Like
I think it's two different things. But I have a new question for you.
Mhm.
So, like you said, with us, you know that we're not texters, so you don't text us every day. You couldn't have that in a relationship with a guy,
no.
even if y'all live together.
Even if y'all live together?
Yeah, we need to talk. Hey, how's your day going? You all right? Okay, talk to you later. See when you get home. I'm that person. Hey, I'm just thinking of you. Did you eat today? Okay, talk to you later. See you later. How's your day going? Who'd you guys have today?
That's
But
sweet.
you spoke to them before they left, and you're gonna speak to them when they get back.
That's
home.
not way different.
You need
Nope.
to.
That's just this is me.
No, I get it. That's what I'm asking. I'm like,
Yeah.
so you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I know
So
that
you
would
want
be too
like
much
a
for you.
lunch text?
No, I
check-in.
don't. A check-in any time of the day, just to let me know you thought of me. I just want to know I'm thought of.
So you feel like you're not thought of if they don't text you at any
Yes.
point in the day?
Yeah, I do. Because the people I love, I think about them all day. So when I think about someone, I'm like, hey,
I think about you every day. I just may not message you.
That's fine, and I know that. I know everybody.
So you
operates
do know
differently.
that people could actually.
Yes, I do know that, but
She said no.
I am who I am, and that's that.
No, so what I'm over here talking about is how people are so different because your
This is what I'm
check-ins,
saying. This
I
is
want
what
them in
love.
person. So I'm more of a.
So I would prefer in person. I
All
just
day,
know
every
it's
day.
not possible.
But
all
no,
the
so
time.
what I'm saying is I'm more of a when you get home, let's sit down and
Oh,
have a conversation. Let's sit down and let's talk about your day. Let me tell you about my day.
When you get home, then we dive into everything that we were talking about earlier.
She said we're picking up where we left
Yeah,
Now we get into detail.
Yeah.
Send me the
To me, that's like so
the
fun.
highlight.
yeah.
And then we gonna break it down A, B, C,
Yo,
D
it'd be
once
so
you get
lit.
home.
It's so fun to me.
Gotcha.
All right.
I don't know.
No, you're getting deeper into conversation.
And the more I'm
This is-
thinking about it, I'm like,
yeah.
I would need that. Like, if something happened and I needed like to vent or I needed to like guess what the fuck just happened to me, whether it be positive or negative.
Like that person
That-
who came out the woodworks and said, did he leave his children any money?
And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. My God. Money is the root of all evil. That's what I'm
But
gonna
I
say.
also want to say, Franz, I don't know. You answer the question.
Mike, I don't know what he's talking about. I either give you my undivided attention or I divide my attention. It's up to you. Don't cry about it later. Pierre, you lose me every time you comment. And I've been trying to do my best to refrain from responding to you, but I really don't know what you be talking about. You're all about Black love and all this stuff, but everything you say is negative and derogatory. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's
The
Pierre?
one that was on the show the last time. You're either gonna buy the ticket for me to like go somewhere else, or you're not. I don't know what your purpose is.
Pierre, hold on.
I love
hold
you to
on.
death.
Pierre,
How you
no,
signed in
I
on two
either
different places?
I either give you attention or I divide my attention. So he's meaning I either give you the attention when we're texting.
But don't cry about it later if you pick the latter. Nobody's picking anything, even the talking phase. I'm so confused. Babes,
Listen, he's already told you. Pierre already told you. You're either with his program or you're not. Right. Get with it or you don't. I'm with you, Pierre. I'm with you, Pierre.
Yeah, I'm not. Babes, then we don't talk. I'm assuming you dead.
Do y'all wear sunscreen?
We don't talk. I'm assuming you dead. I'm Black, but yes, I do wear sunscreen,
Sometimes
especially on super sunny days. If I'm gonna be outside, if I'm just running errands, no. But if I'm like outside, and I'm really trying to enjoy the sun, yes, we need to be smart and wear sunscreen. Remember, I used to work at Dana-Farber. Can y'all not be dumb? Can y'all put on sunscreen if you're going to be outside for more than 2 hours, please? Black or not, I don't care how brown you are. Please put on sunscreen. Thank you. Please and thank you.
I tried a Black Girl sunscreen.
Yes, there's plenty of them. There's plenty
and I like
options.
it a lot. That's why I brought it up. Is because I tried it and I really like it.
If you're going to be out there for more than 2 hours or more, please use sunscreen. And on your face too, please.
Scary.
Because I love her. Rihanna's brand, the package that she has for like your facial skincare, it has the moisturizer has sunscreen in it. Most moisturizers.
That's good. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you look. Make sure you add it. But again, when you're outside and you sweat, you do need to reapply.
And I think it's SPF 30 for Black people.
Yes.
Is it bad if I go over?
No,
I always pick 50.
Yeah, it's extra protection. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
I always pick 50.
It's just giving yourself more protection. There's nothing that's like extra chapstick on a cold day. Like, who cares? Do it. Why are you gonna move your? Why everything I say, y'all end up doing something to it? Like, I don't understand y'all. Why? Am I descriptive? What the hell?
So we're gonna wrap this up.
I'm with Pierre, just so you know. I'm with Pierre. You get with the program or you don't. I can't wait for the day.
You didn't see me guard us away from that.
I'm just saying, get with the program or you don't.
I specifically asked the sunscreen question because I wanted to take us away from there.
She sips her beer.
It's the beer.
Anything you guys want to shout out?
We're going to be having individual corners, guys.
Vision your whole body, please. Thank you very much. Whole body. Whatever's gonna be out for more than 2 hours. If you need to do from here down, that's fine. I'm gonna need you to do from here down. You know what I'm saying? Here and here, like me, and then don't forget your feet. And then if you're wearing those Crocs, make sure you take them off because you don't want to have Croc tan where you have those little dots in your body, because you got the Croc tan. No, Michael can stay. I'm with Michael and Pierre. Pierre and Michael, you are always welcome. Thank you very much for always being here. And,
do you want to shout anybody out, Nettie?
Pierre and Michael.
We're going to be having individual corners. We
Yes.
figured out today that even when we're
corners.
not together, we have so much to talk about with everyone. So we're going to be doing corners.
So
Look out. Make sure you follow us on our individual pages.
Yes.
Nettie Boo Talks. She's Big Cat Speaks.
Yes.
She is Panda on everything.
Sorry,
Panda on everything.
I am. I'm Panda.
So if you're only following one, you need to do better.
Follow all of us.
You need to follow Nettie.
Our individual corners will be on our individual pages.
You need to follow Big Cat Speaks. You need to follow all three. Because we're gonna do our corners and then we're gonna add it to the Panda page. We got a few things that we're trying to.
The thing is, I really be having questions like all the time,
and
I try to save them for the shows.
I got rants,
but I have too many questions.
Babes then says when she
I got rants.
Time out, she thinks corners. Drop the social media links. This is the very.
We just said it.
He said he wants to do a part 2 because he thinks there was some miscommunication.
And I need that part 2 because I'm gonna be here for the part 2. Pierre, be ready.
All right, Pierre, you got that. You could get the part 2, but honestly,
be ready.
I don't think there was no miscommunication.
Nah, there was.
But I would absolutely.
There was because Pierre, I watched it.
To be fair, sometimes you watch yourself. Like, I'll speak for myself. Sometimes I watch myself and I'm like, oh, I could have added this to clarify myself, or I said this and it may have sounded this way, blah, blah, blah. So he may have watched the show and feels like there, was an angle that he did it
And
bring.
Pierre,
And
yes,
I don't
you
want to
are.
put words in your
See?
mouth.
Thank
I'm
you,
just being
baby.
fair.
Thanks. We got the names dropped in the chat. Y'all see them right there.
Talk
Okay.
about
What?
MVP.
You know what? You know what?
Come
Pierre?
on.
As a matter of fact, we want you to be our guest on our live in July. How about that? Let's discuss you being on a guest on our live show. That would be amazing.
You got it on this side.
It would be amazing. We want you.
It happened on this side already. You
I
got to do it
saw
on
it.
that side.
There won't be no part 2. The part 2 will be the live. The part 2 will be the live. So we'll have more information for you on that. Great. We love that you'll love that.
Mhm.
Tasha will be in touch with you.
Mhm.
What else was I about to say? So,
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
No, Nettie Boo was doing her shout outs.
That was
corners.
it was a heads up. It was an announcement.
Yeah.
Right.
That we're gonna have the corners popping soon.
Shout
Just
out
be ready.
So just be ready
To
at
me?
any given time.
Happy Mother's Day. We haven't been here since.
Oh yes, that was one of the conversations that we missed out on.
Yeah.
Ah man. That's the one we missed out on.
That's
right.
why
We'll
y'all
do it
need
for
the
Father's Day.
corners. That's
We'll
why
do it
y'all
for
need
Father's Day.
corners. That's why you need corners. So
Yeah,
you
'cause
can
there's
talk about
definitely
it,
times
and then we
that-
can throw that in midweek. People can see that, have something that they respond
Yeah, people
to.
like
So
personal
if you
things.
really
So,
want
yeah,
to talk about it, there you go.
we will. We'll discuss
There you
that.
go. I'm not a mother. I ain't talking about it.
It's not even that. It's not even about being a mother. But
Mm.
again, we could say it for Father's Day too, because it's not just about mom. It's about
Mhm.
dating a parent.
Mm.
So yeah, there's that.
Shout out to me. I just got notification that my package is gonna be shipped tomorrow.
I'm done. I am done. Matter of fact, I just added stuff to my Amazon cart. As soon as my money drops tomorrow, check out.
Yes, Franz.
Check out.
Pierre will be on the live, and we'll do the live in July. We'll keep you posted and updated on that. We haven't figured out topics or anything, but he will be on.
I mean, I feel like that will take up the whole time.
It might. So a few things that I have coming out. I got,
Shit. Get him. Look, I'm ready. Get him.
so as some of you may or may not know, I am now certified in yoga. So
Yeah!
new yoga classes coming up. I'll be doing yoga
Baby,
in the
bend
park
over.
on Monday.
Baby,
evenings
bend over.
At Ryan on River Street. I was asked to do a yoga token flow. So for the smokers, whatever you smoke, come on out. Let's do what we do with adults.
Keep your
You can look
Newports
for
at
the
home.
tickets on Eventbrite. No Newports.
Yeah, we're not talking cigarettes. I'm
Right.
sorry. Let's make that clear.
It is a 30+ event. All good vibes, open mind. There's no judgment. There will be a live DJ. There will be snacks that you can digest.
I can make a salad.
She ain't talking
Sure.
about them snacks. That's why she choked.
Right, I'm talking about snacks.
You talking about cheese and crackers?
Yeah, sure.
I ain't helping. See, I changed my mind. I don't know what she's even talking about.
So my son
It's
will be the
yoga
chef.
with Panda.
Yes, my son will be the chef.
Z.
So he'll be preparing the foods that we'll be having. So all that is wonderful. Just follow us all, and all this information is on all of our platforms. So we'll hope to see you soon. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another live. Is that how are we gonna be back? Hold on, let me
I think
check
it's
my
2 weeks. It's
calendar.
not next week, so it would be 2 weeks, right?
I'm checking.
Let me see you do that yoga.
June 5th. Yeah,
Baby,
we'll be back in
bend
June,
over.
guys. So yes, we will
Baby,
definitely
bend
see you
over.
all in June. Pierre, we will be in touch so we can discuss more details in regards to the live. So please let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns.
Just
any
FYI,
topics.
Pierre, I fought for you. Just FYI, okay? Just need you to know I was the one who wanted you to, you know what I'm saying? Yup, exactly. I fought for you.
Pierre, I'll fight for you when you send me my tickets so I can get flown out because I like Princess treatment.
I'm done.
With that, you guys, peace, love, and light. As always, the Pandagasms lady.